Hello dear students! Today we are going to work on workbook exercises. Let's see the first exercise. Match the words to form phrases. In the first column we have the words wild, breathe, mythical, burst and sharp. On the other hand we have fire, breathe, beast, creatures and clothes. Now let's match them together to complete and to form phrases. The first one, wild beast, breathe fire, mythical creatures, burst into flames, and the last one, sharp claws. Now let's use the phrases to complete the sentences. The phoenix, the unicorn and chimera are all mythical creatures. The centaur were wild beasts. The hippogriff had sharp claws. The phoenix was a bird that could burst into flames and then be born again from the ashes. The chimera could breathe fire like a dragon. Now, the third exercise. We have to find what type of film does each sentence describe. We have action film, animated cartoon, comedy, historical, horror, fantasy, romance, science fiction, western. This film is very scary and makes you scream. So, what type of film is it? It's a horror film. This film is about country's history. It's a historical film. This film is about a magical country with talking animals. It's a fantasy film. In this film, the actors sing and dance. It's a musical. Notice that, have we said in the previous lesson, we don't use the word film after the word musical. This film is about cowboys. It means that it's a western. This film is about space travel in the future. It is a science fiction film. In this film, a couple falls in love. It's a romance film. In this film, the hero does dangerous and exciting things. It's an action film. This film is very funny and makes you laugh. So, it's a comedy film. In this film, the characters are drawings. It means that it's an animating cartoon. The other exercise. Complete sentences so they are true about you. So, the answer depends on you. The teacher has written some kind of answers that you might use. My favorite types of films are comedies and action films. I don't like horror films. They are too scary. The last film I watched was a historical film. It was amazing. Exercise 5. Match the sentences in A with the ones in B to form exchanges. Do you like horror films? No, I like western. What was the film like? It was exciting. What type of film was it? It was an action film. Was the film funny? Yes, I couldn't stop laughing. I don't like musicals. Really? I do. Now, let's look at the pictures and write the correct adjectives. The first one, funny, boring, exciting, frightening, interesting and sad. Use the words from exercise 4 to complete the sentence. The horror film was frightening. Everyone was scared. I cried at the end of the film. It was sad. The comedy was very funny. I couldn't stop laughing. The film was very interesting. I learned a lot about the life of Elizabeth I. I didn't like the film. It was slow and boring. That action film was so exciting. These were some of the exercises that we worked today. I thank you for your attention and see you next lesson.